What if you could light the world with one small idea? His world was painted in the soft, flickering glow of candlelight. His father was a candle maker, a master of wax and wick. Every evening, the boy would watch, mesmerized, as his father poured molten wax into molds, bringing tiny flames to life. Each one a small sun against the encroaching darkness. He loved the warm dance of the flames, but a question always lingered in his mind. This boy grew up surrounded by the familiar scent of melting wax and the gentle hiss of burning wicks. The candles his father made were the heart of their village. They lit up family dinners, helped children with their nighttime reading, and guided travelers through the cobbled streets. For everyone else, this was just the way things were. Darkness came, and fire pushed it back. But for the boy, it wasn't enough. He saw the limits of the flame. He saw how a gust of wind could extinguish a story, how a candle could burn down to nothing, leaving only a memory of light. He felt a deep yearning for a light that was more constant, more enduring. He started to wonder, could light exist without fire? Could it travel without a flame to carry it? While other children played in the field, he would sit by the stream, watching how the sunlight danced and splintered on the water's surface. He'd hold up a piece of clear quartz he found, turning it over, marveling at how it captured the sun's rays and bent them into tiny rainbows. He imagined bottling that light, capturing it and releasing it at will, long after the sun had dipped below the horizon. The idea was a tiny spark in his mind, but it refused to be extinguished. It was a secret he kept, a puzzle only he seemed to see. His fascination turned into action. When the village slept, shrouded in the quiet of the night, the boy's own world would come alive. In a small, hidden corner of his father's workshop, he began his experiments. He collected discarded pieces of glass, polishing them until they shone. He arranged an old, cracked mirror to catch and reflect the faintest moonlight. He spent countless hours trying to understand how light behaved, how it bounced and bent. His small space was a mess of wires, glass shards, and strange contraptions that made no sense to anyone but him. He worked by the very candlelight he hoped to replace, his face smudged with soot, his eyes wide with determination. At first, the villagers saw his late-night tinkering as a childish fantasy. They would see the faint light from his workshop and shake their heads. Chasing moonbeams, some would chuckle. He should learn his father's trade. A good candle is worth more than a silly dream. The laughter followed him during the day. His friends would joke, asking if he'd caught the sun in a jar yet. It was lonely, and sometimes doubt would creep in. He felt the weight of their disbelief, a shadow almost as heavy as the night itself. But then he would remember the question that started it all, and the spark in his mind would flare up again, brighter and more defiant than ever. And one night, it happened. A soft, steady glow filled his small workspace, a light with no flame, no smoke, no wax. It was a pure, unwavering brilliance, shining brighter and clearer than 100 candles combined. He brought his invention out into the village square. At first, there was silence, then gasps of astonishment. The villagers, who had once laughed, now gathered around, their faces illuminated by a light they had never seen before. It was magic. It was a miracle. The boy didn't hoard his discovery. He didn't put a price on it. He believed light, like air and water, should be for everyone. He taught others how to build the lamps, sharing his knowledge freely. The village, once dependent on finite candles, was now bathed in a seemingly endless radiance. Darkness was no longer something to be bought and sold. It was simply a canvas for a new kind of brilliance. The laughter of disbelief was replaced by the laughter of joy, echoing through streets that were now safe and bright for all. One evening, the boy's father came to see him. He looked at the lamp his son had created, its steady light casting a warm glow on their faces. Then he looked at his own hands, calloused from years of working with wax and fire. He placed a hand on his son's shoulder, a proud smile spreading across his face. "I spent my life creating light that could last for a few hours," he said, his voice filled with emotion. "But you've created a light that can last forever. Your light, my son, travels farther than mine ever could." In that moment, the boy understood that he hadn't replaced his father's work. He had built upon it, carrying the legacy of light into a new era. Every great change, every innovation that reshapes our world begins just like this, with a simple question, a flicker of curiosity, and the hope for something better. If you want to discover more stories that inspire and help you learn English along the way, you're in the right place. Subscribe to our channel and let's explore the power of ideas together. Thanks for watching.